Sir Jim said something. He said, we can't buy a Neymar or Mbappe, but we can create one.
Exactly the point I'm making.
He is only saying it, but we
are
at Chelsea,
putting it in action.
We are putting it in action. It's about controlling the financially sound teams.
Yes.
It's about controlling them, not to outmuscle others in terms of buying players. We are recruiting the younger ones because we are looking at a future generation where
I think because of Chelsea, they want to bring up a different rule.
They are bringing rules, but we are also seeing the loopholes, and we are using the loopholes very well.
Guy.
Comparing Estevao and Hendrick is a big disrespect
to Estevao.
Estevao. Because Hendrick only has the Real Madrid PR.
People aren't understanding why probably some academy players are leaving and then youngsters are coming. In the future, those same youngsters again would give us the opportunity to be scooping what? Money.
Money again.
People criticize Chelsea every day for buying players with big monies, forgetting that we always make good sales. Today, as we sit, we have what? 84 million pounds.
Just for sales.
For sales.
We are scouting this young talent.
Yeah.
But we are not just scouting any young talent.
Special young
talent.
The coach came from Portugal to join the academy.
Yes.
And I'm sure that is the person who actually recommended Renato.
Okay, guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Blue Podcast on Chelsea Tribe Africa. Welcome all tribe mates. We are super excited to come your way again. As usual, the bearded Chelsea guys in the building.
I'm calm and relaxed.
You see his new introductory celebration. Yeah. We also have the man DJ in the building.
Yes. I'm jealous. I swear.
I'm also jealous. I think I also have to find a legendary name.
I should look for myself. Either Zola. I don't know how Zola used to say it.
Anelka, how did Anelka celebrate?
Anelka was like, I don't know. He had something like this.
We'll find out. We'll all come with our
different... I think Anelka used to do something like this.
Yeah. Nicholas Anelka.
Yes, he used to do this. Amanda Broya also brought it up. And then I thought he explained his own that he was using their country.
All right, guys, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, it's been exciting. The past few episodes have been really exciting, and people are enjoying the content and all of that.
It's always good to meet here.
Yeah. So I think we have to keep bringing quality content, amazing content for them to enjoy and as well. Yeah. And if you are just watching this video for the first time, I mean, this is a channel that gives you everything Chelsea, be it news, podcasts, conversations about club news and all of those things. So if you're a big Chelsea fan, make sure you subscribe to the channel and put on your post notification, and so that you can always get updates as when we post new videos. But guys, there have been a lot of questions about the trend in Chelsea now, where we are going in for a lot of younger talent. People are asking, why are we not blending with experienced players? Why is Chelsea not buying experienced players? But the quick one that can come to mind is either, Chelsea is trying to avoid the PS profitability and sustainability rule sanctions, or we have something planned. I don't know what you think.
Okay. I wanted Basi to take it, but I'll take it from here. Okay. I feel
First of all, what is the PSR about? A lot of people are confused about this.
This is about
PSR profitability and sustainability rules.
Okay, so it's about. Let me just summarize it very simple. It's about controlling the financially sound teams.
Yes.
It's about controlling them, not to outmuscle others in terms of buying players and then some other activities.
Exactly.
So in the nutshell, that is what it's all about. And
so it means there's a cap to which every team can spend.
Yeah,
that is within the reach of all the.
You make this income and then you spend part of it, not everything. They are also even cautioning you, the team, not to empty your capex, and should anything hit you, you wouldn't be able to have a
I think there's
plan.
also a limit you can go if you're even going in depth.
Yeah.
Yes. You can't go beyond a certain limit.
Absolutely. So I think,
and some of the sanctions are actually, tough. they could actually deduct some points if you
others will even take a trophies from you for the,
exactly.
But
So just
you see, I know teams like Chelsea, Manchester City. For Manchester, for now, I haven't seen them do bigger sales. You know, it's mostly when you have sales, that is where you can make money to get your new players. And I think, let me use my club as an example. We are recruiting the younger ones because we are looking at a future generation where if the value of players rise, the moment they are demanding bigger wages or salaries, they would have their full potential out there. People would see them and would want to buy. So we sell you, balance our books. It's a two-way deal. I enjoy my money, you enjoy a good player. And then I'll use Barcelona as an example. You know, they used to have all these monies. They bought players with bigger wages and then salaries. And today, look at where they are. They did not have a vision like Boehly and Egbali has today. If they were doing what we are doing today, you buy a player, you give the person a long contract, then you amortize the money.
The money, yeah.
You see? So, like, people are not understanding what Chelsea is doing right now. We could bring in experienced players, but at what cost? Probably if even the player is taking bigger salaries, but then his purchase fee is low. But it will still affect you.
It will affect you.
It will affect you as a club. So we are looking at people who are willing to take lower salaries. But with what? A higher ceiling. That is what we are simply doing. So Chelsea, I know they are doing a very good business. People shouldn't be mad that we are buying younger players. No.
And I made mention of the fact that in one of my videos that you see Chelsea is becoming a business club now.
Yes.
Yeah. Like people, like the owners are very business minded. They understand that you cannot get an already made good or product and be able to come out and make profit of it. You have to get the goods from the raw material stage and refine it yourself.
Yes.
Then you can make a lot of income out of it. And that is where the business is. You buy a player for 5 million, 6 million. This player comes, he's good. He's good, but he hasn't got that exposure. He comes to Chelsea, you polish him, he becomes a star man. You sell him for 80 million, 100 million. Look at the profit margin.
Wide.
So I think that is the kind of business Chelsea is looking at doing now. As you said earlier on, for me, I think this is the kind of business all other clubs should try and do.
Actually, other clubs were doing. We were just a muzzle that has to go and get a finished player.
Chelsea have appointed 2 new scouts in Africa.
Yes.
It's for this similar reason. For them to tap the best potentials at stages that these young guys don't even know anything. They don't even know what a professional contract is. Not to talk of demanding high wages and stuff like that. At that stage, they are still very vulnerable. Once you get them, you give them some
and
decent,
hungry for success.
Exactly. So, and even with that, when they come, their performance is high because they are hungry to be seen.
Absolutely.
And their demands are low because where they are coming from, it was worse. So for me, I think it's pure business Chelsea is doing now. Not forgetting about the fact that we still also have in mind that we still have to compete. And I mean,
at a very good level. Yeah.
So I think it's not just because of the PSR rule, but then we also are, just as I said earlier on, trying to have a rethink or structure things for the future. Have a very big future plan. Yeah, I don't know what Bassett thinks about that.
For me, like I don't think Chelsea we can fall into that rule.
Okay.
Because when Todd Boehly they came, I learned there like our debt went to zero. Abramovich,
he did us that good.
He cleared everything. And if a club goes into that rule, it's either maybe you are not selling your academy players.
Where you get pure profits.
Yes, you don't get pure profit. And here the case, just we are doing that.
Yeah.
I think the rule, it's like this season it would have affected us, but we bypassed it because we made some sales. We sold this guy Hall
Lewis Hall.
Newcastle and Matson. Martin to Aston Villa. So I think and one thing I like about this owners, they are very smart. Very smart.
That's why I said they are business minded.
There is this rule. What's the name? The FF. Is it FFP or something?
Yeah, financial fair play.
Yes.
So I think that is what.
Do you know they've bypassed it?
Oh yeah.
And if you check how they sign players,
the FFP is now the PSR.
First,
the same rule that I've
you see when they signed Enzo and Co. You see they gave them 8 years.
Yeah.
And Enzo, we signed him for I think 100 million, right?
Yeah. Let's cap it 100.
They amortized the
yearly. They decided to like pay in a bit this year. They'll pay this next year for like this couple of. At the end, they added 1 year to Enzo.
That's what so
Enzo is having 9 years.
Profits.
Yes, it's Fafana. all those signing we did, like those people, they are business.
So you see, they signed them huge money, but the money is not going up front.
No, it's not going like
it's
that.
Being amortized in bits, and you know it balances the books very well.
That's why
and that's why I said they are business minded.
They are using the executive very well.
They understand business and they know what they are doing.
I think because of Chelsea, they want to bring up a different rule.
They are bringing rules, but we are also seeing the loopholes, and we are using the loopholes very well.
Guys.
You see. When Ineos took over, you know, Sir Jim said something. He said, we can't buy a Neymar or Mbappe, but we can create one.
Exactly the point I'm making.
He is only saying it, but we are Chelsea.
Putting it in action.
We are putting it in action. Look at Esteval. Look at Kendrick Pies.
Charlie, performance.
Today, we will have one of the best LBs in the world.
Somebody made in a recent video. Somebody made mention that you see, comparing Esteval and Hendrick is a big disrespect
to Esteval.
Hendrick, because Hendrick only has the Real Madrid PR.
That is all.
Hendrick has the PR.
And I'm sure if we hadn't picked Esteval,
Madrid would have
calmly went for him and left Hendrick for us.
Yeah, they would have.
And look at the prices.
But let's not lie, that Hendrick guy.
No, but comparing the two players,
we are talking about someone who is physically built, and we are talking about someone who is skillfully built.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Esteban is very for the.
This is the deal.
3 matches consecutive. He's giving numbers.
Goal assist.
Esteban is also giving numbers.
He's outshining Hendrick in that same team.
He should just come.
He's outshining Hendrick in that same team.
I can't wait to have Esteban, man.
Yeah. But then it's unfortunate. He's a future signing, so we will have to deal with Modric and then Madueke. Yes, and it's not like I'm saying they aren't talents as well. Given the right instructions, these two names I mentioned. Now let's look at them next season. Madueke and
Enzo
Maresca. Look, and sorry, not Hendrick. Madueke and Modric. Trust me, these two names, they are
coming.
They are sailing up to that top level. And it's not like I'm hyping them because this Modric showed glimpse of it under Poch, but then some injuries and then some kind of tactical mismanagement.
No, you see, his issue is Pochettino. Pochettino, he's not a good coach.
Damn.
Because he'll come in.
All the time you are just the same Poch like
the next match.
You are putting him on bench.
Then play Sterling. Just look at this. You bench him, play Sterling.
Poch.
Come on.
Oh, he will get the bullets from us, and we are not sugarcoating the words. He will actually have it from us. But just like I said, I love how our team is moving. The young recruitments we are doing, we are just being careful for future. Whoever grows to some level and is demanding this kind of money, but then you are looking good, we can sell you. Today, look at Hazard. We took him from Lille at a lower cost, and he was the reason our rebuild actually started.
At the end,
we took money from him from the first day he left Chelsea to the last day he left Madrid. Performance bonuses. Yeah. And look at Mason Mount, right from academy. We sold him to Manchester. And we are still taking. We are still taking.
We are getting money from them.
Carabao Cup, if next season Manchester is able to perform, we are taking.
We are taking again.
Yeah, because we have performances bonuses.
Yeah.
And people aren't understanding why probably some academy players are leaving and then youngsters are coming. In the future, those same youngsters again would give us the opportunity to be scooping what? Money.
Money again.
So you do that, and as a club, you stay afloat. You don't sink. Today, look at where Barcelona is.
Oh. But I think
De Jong is still milking them with a lot of salary. And he's also saying he won't go to any team. I will be here. I'll play nonsense for you, and I'll still take money.
I'll still take.
He's not the De Jong we used to know. He's not anymore. So you see, there are players who are ahead of them, but then they are costing the team a lot of money. Today, Chelsea, we are saying we are careful. We are towing in the right direction. We will bring in young boys. We will make them special. We will give them out just one day. Sometimes, you know, a young person comes in, he's sober. When he's growing, he feels like, okay, I'm bigger than the team. No, you are big, but not more than the team. You would go, you will find another replacement, and we will move on. And we have always done it. Other academies cannot, or other teams cannot. People criticize Chelsea every day for buying players with big monies, forgetting that we always make good sales. Today, as we sit, we have 84 million pounds
just for sales.
For sales.
Well, one thing people always forget,
and we bought players that is around 94. You just assume that, okay, let's put all our 84 out there. Which means in reality, we actually did business for like 10 million pounds.
Yes. Because we made sales. And
we made sales. How many teams have made sales like we have done in the EPL right now? As now, who is their best sales? I don't think they have sold any player yet.
Sold any player yet.
They rather went in for David Raya. They want Calafiori at a very bombarded price.
And for me, what usually stands out for me is the fact that we are scouting this young talent, but we are not just scouting any young talent.
Special
young talent.
And so we are buying teams to even archive them.
They make impact immediately and in the future.
Yes.
You get it, and we still get them at a very low price.
Very soon we will be having our third team, our second sister club. Very soon we will be having one.
It's really
currently Strasbourg is taking most of our players and developing them. Andre Santos was there, Angelo was there, Bakwa and Cody are all there. They will all develop very soon. Now we will be going into either Rio or
into Portugal League.
Rio was tipped. And then Sporting. But I know Sporting how it's big, they wouldn't allow us to get there. But very soon we will have another team again. And all these talents we are buying, it's not like we are coming to put them in the bench or on the bench at Chelsea. No. They are teams that they will actually go and develop. If you do very well, you will come back to the same Chelsea platform and spread your wings. We've given that road a chance to perform. Well, he's underperforming. And I'm sure he's one of the names that might leave. Look at Armando Broja. We've given him the chance to perform. He's not performing, and I know he will be leaving very soon.
Broja has to go.
You see, so we give people the opportunity to shine. If you are not able to shine, then we allow you to go. If you are able to make it elsewhere, fine. But we will not overcommit ourselves and find ourselves in a situation like Barca is today, which is terrible. You go on a bid with Barca, and then Chelsea is so comfortable, knowing very well we will have the player. Why?
But the whole Barca.
Because they dug their own pit. But we, the African, especially the African Chelsea family, I would criticize us here. We always think that what the owners are doing is not right. But look,
one thing we've forgotten, like, we Africans, our mind is on the first team.
Yeah.
Not like
business, business of things.
We are all thinking of the first team, give us trophies. We've forgotten about the academy,
the women team, and all
that. That is money that these guys are using to operate.
Today, Neil Bath and Co, they left the team after long years 7. They left, and now if you see the recruitment we have done, now let me tell you one secret. You see, a coach came from Portugal to join the academy.
Yes.
And I'm sure that is the person who actually recommended Renato. Because who knew about him?
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, they are really taking scouting very serious.
They have to.
If they can appoint or sign 2 new scouts in Africa, it tells you
and
the plan.
And bringing in 2 best coaches again.
Yeah, it tells you the plan. So they are shooting all over. They are.
It's not easy.
Looking all over the world.
People shouldn't just chastise our owners as if they don't know what they are doing.
Now the owners, I'm behind them.
I think we are good. We are doing business. We are doing business.
Like them.
And
all right. You want to add something?
Oh no. I'm just happy what they are doing until they prove otherwise that they don't have the team at heart. Until they prove otherwise, but currently
they will come out and sack them.
I've seen certain challenges.
The club is for us, so
I've seen certain challenges we went through. Just like I mentioned in one of our podcasts, height, and they have addressed heights. Look at Tosin today. You see Tosin is even one of the players I'm looking at going forward into some of the season. He might either be an assistant captain or you play a very vital role in the team because he has this leadership kind of features. They are addressing it. Look at how tall Renato is. KDH is not very tall, but he's also there. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
So they are understanding our. Look at McGew, very tall,
very tall,
6'3". So people shouldn't chastise our owners. Allow us another season or two. Then you can make your remarks. Then we'll revisit this podcast again. If we were sitting here to cap you, or we are actually telling you the truth.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's the bearded Chelsea guy right there. All right, guys, I think we are done, right?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, thank you very much. It's been insightful and exciting right here on the channel, the Blue Podcast. We are here for live. If you've not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe because you can tell the content is exciting, They are giving you all the, all the nitty-gritties of what is happening in the club, at club level and all of that. So guys, thanks for watching and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Until the next episode, Chelsea Prince, peace. We out.